Good morning, UMA Community Clinics family. My name is DeJur Jones. I'm a yoga therapist here in Los Angeles. We're going to do a chair yoga class today. So please, while I'm giving a couple of suggestions, if you could please grab a chair, preferably one with no arms, if that's possible. Otherwise, any chair that feels stable to you will do. Wanted to take a moment to do what's called a land acknowledgement. And it's just for me to give awareness of whose land I am on. This land was occupied and we'll say owned by the Tongva and Gabrielino nations. This land was stolen by the colonizers and renamed Los Angeles. So I want to just give honor to the ancestors past and present that took care of this land for us to enjoy now. And for those of you that live in other places other than Los Angeles, you can go on any search engine and just search for land acknowledgements, and then you plug in your city, state, and it will tell you whose native land you occupy. And so I do start some of my talks and presentations with the land acknowledgement, and I don't think I've done that with UMA. So I just felt moved to do that this morning. So we give thanks and appreciation to the Tongva and Gabrielino nation that took care of this land before it was ceded from them. If you haven't done yoga before, just be mindful of your body, or even if you have done yoga before, but be mindful of your body. Any movement I ask you to do, if you know that it's going to hurt, or if you have an injury, perhaps re-injure you, please be very mindful. You can kind of test the waters in a gentle way before you do the full pose or the full movement or the full shape. Yoga should not have any pain associated with it. I don't believe any exercise should have pain associated with it, because that's the body's way of saying no. I'm not calling yoga an exercise program, but a lot of people misconstrue that it is exercise, and it's a movement program or practice that helps us to get in touch with our body, mind, and spirit. And by the use of breath work, which we do throughout the class, and movement, and linking the breath and the movement together, having mindfulness moments where we go quiet and go still and just listen and feel and notice in those mindful moments. Mindfulness is a more, I think, acceptable way of saying meditation. Some people get nervous when you use the word meditation because they feel like they're, I don't know what, they're being abducted from whatever, and perhaps programmed in some way. So the word mindfulness, it means the same thing. It means just being mindful, paying attention to the present moment. And so we'll do mindfulness moments throughout the practice. And a lot of other movement practices don't have that body, mind, spirit thing. It is muscle, bones, and joints. And that's a whole nother thing. And that's, I think, where this whole, no pain, no gain came together. It has no focus on the breathing. It's just lifting that weight and lifting the heaviest weight you can lift, and, yay for you and all that. Or how many crunches can you do? I could do 300 crunches in 5 minutes, yay for you. But there's not a thoughtfulness aspect behind a lot of those exercise programs. If you need a break, please feel free to make that happen for yourself. You are your best yoga teacher. You know what your body needs. You don't have to wait for me to call a break. Just do what you would like to do or need to do. And, water, drink it. Bathroom break, please go. And if I offer anything that you just absolutely do not like, you don't have to do it. As a yoga student, in my years of going to classes, a lot of places I showed up were saying, if there's a pose you hate, it's the one you need to do the most. Well, for some of us, that forcing ourselves to do things like that is not kind to ourselves and to our bodies. And so in my classes, you have agency to do what works best for you. And I'll be offering alternatives and variations to different things that we're doing that might feel a little more better than, it might be 3 different ways to do the thing, and one of them might feel better than the other 2. So you're more than welcome and invited to try them out and see what feels best for your body. So we'll start now officially with the grounding. So just sit back in your chair. I want to talk about eyes. A lot of us want to see what's going on. I'm at home alone, so I can close my eyes. And sometimes when I'm out in public classes as a student and the teacher says, close your eyes, I might not feel like I'm comfortable or safe in that space to have my eyes closed. So in my classes, you have, you can make the choice, open and looking around, half closed. So the gaze downward toward the floor, just the gaze. Or you can close your lids all the way. When they're closed all the way, they add a meditative effect to our yoga practice. And also obviously shuts out all the light, shuts out all the external stimuli, like me looking at my junky living room right now. It shuts all of that out. And so feel free to position your eyes in a way that feels comfortable for you. So that's the speech on the eyes. We'll be breathing through the nose because the hairs trap the dust that we can't see, the atmospheric dust that we cannot see. The hairs in the nose trap that. The brain regulates how much breath we take in on either side, on either nostril. The brain does that automatically, sort of like the heartbeat. It happens just automatically. And also it keeps the breath moist and warm as it gets to the lung. So that's the reason why. And also for me, the bigger part of the bigger bonus of the breath is that if we're feeling a little agitated or annoyed, that it helps us to regulate our nervous system. And I think that is my underlying cry when I'm teaching, is so many of us are so stressed out, freaked out, this country and the racism and all that, and just, being not seen and all of that. Sometimes we operate with a high level of anxiety. And so we can use our breath to kind of lower that anxiety a little bit. Those things will all be still around us, but we can situate ourselves so that we are able to modulate our nervous system, so that we are not just swept away by the news and by, family member or whatever, that we can just stop and take some breaths and recover a little bit and figure out, what can I do? What should I do? What should I say? And not just have an automatic reactionary kind of thing going on where you regret that you said something, regret you didn't do something or whatever. So sitting back in your chair, hands either on your knees or thighs. You can also hang onto your belly. I'm naming some options here. You can place your left hand over your belly button and bring your right hand over your heart. You can try that out. Noticing the heartbeat under the right palm. See if you feel that. You can also bring the left hand over the right and press inward and see if you can feel the heartbeat through both of the palms. Just notice, see if you can feel that. So hand placement at your comfort, wherever you want to place them. Dip your chin down towards your chest or towards your neck just a little bit, so that the back of the neck is long. And just take some breaths here through your nose, full, slow, deep inhales. And then letting out all the air with your exhales. Do maybe 5 rounds of focused breathing here. Noticing the movement of the front of your body with each inhale and exhale. So for me, my chest lifts. I'm really filling my lungs. My chest lifts. And the front torso, for me, it pushes out and away when my lungs are full. And then when I exhale, that goes in reverse. And then we'll have a look around the room. We've done this grounding many times. So just have a look around your space, noticing colors and textures and things. What's going on in your room. Plants, furniture, books, stuff, artwork. Looking at colors, noticing maybe 3 things that are the same color. You pick the dominant color that you wish to notice. Listening for sounds inside your room or your place that you're in. So I got 2 things I can hear. I got the diffuser running, and it's not loud, but I can hear the motor on that, and then the water fountain. I can hear that really clearly. And listening to sounds outdoors. What do you hear? So right this second, my street is quiet. I don't even hear birds out there right now. Just having an awareness, using the sense of hearing or, the sense of hearing, if you notice any sounds outdoors. It could be voices, children's laughter, cars, the gardener, lawnmower, delivery trucks. Sometimes they're like bees running around this neighborhood I'm in. See what you hear. You need to go to the sense of taste. Last thing I had was toothpaste. So if my mouth tastes a little minty, see what you notice. Sense of smell. So I whipped up a little citrus blend of essential oil. So it's lime, orange, tangerine. There's a couple more. This fruit called yuzu, Y-U-Z-U. And there's one more that I can't remember, but it's 6 oils, and I just put a few drops of each one in the diffuser. So it's smelling very refreshing in here, very citrusy. So breathing again, checking in with the breath and the jaw. And come up to seated. We're going to do some stir the pots. So it doesn't matter which way you start. We're just circling the torso. These are good warm-ups for the hips, the hip sockets. And we're going to link the breath and the motion when we do these. So when you come forward, exhale. When you come back or upright, inhale. And you can go more vertically in your circle, so a smaller circle, but still moving the breath in the same way. You can go medium diameter, or you can go really deep. You come all the way down, like torso between your thighs, and then come around. So try them out and use the one that feels the best. And then let's reverse. Vertical, medium, or really deep, your choice. And see how things feel in the hip joints. So the hip sockets are moving around the tops of the thigh bones. So even though the torso is doing all the moving, this is beneficial for the hips. Lubricates the hips, brings out some of that the fluid that keeps the joints moving, the cartilage gliding over opposing surfaces. Synovial fluid is what it's called, and it's a lubricant, and it's all over our bodies, and it helps the joints to move in a smooth way, or glide in a smooth way. And then come back, we're going to rock side to side. So we're noticing what side of us, like I'm leaning to my right, I notice my left, or I notice the contact of my right back thigh with the chair. So just tick-tocking side to side. Feet are flat. You can have them wide or together, your choice. Breathing through your nose. Check your jaw. Shift your jaw around a few times. When I do that, I get some of those pops that I hear in my neck. I don't know if they're the same thing, but maybe those hydrogen gas bubbles are releasing in the jaw joint. And then come back to stillness. Drop your head forward and just hold here. So we're sitting up really tall. The shoulders are down low. Take some breaths. Slow circles with the head. And so here you may hear the noise. There should not be any pain doing these. If you have pain, maybe try doing them not so deeply or vigorously and see how that feels. If you still have pain, just sit upright and continue your breath. And we'll move on together in just a second. And then reverse the circling opposite way for you. And then come back to stillness. Drop your left ear near your left shoulder and hold. Take some breaths. So I feel really tight on my right side of my neck. We'll see how the other side feels, but this feels really good. Breathe through your nose. Smooth and easy breaths. And then let's go ear, right shoulder. Yeah, my neck is tight. Both sides feel equally tight. And just take some breaths here. Let's go left ear, left shoulder. Hold and breathe. And then right ear, right shoulder. Hold and breathe. And then we'll go side to side. Left ear, left shoulder. Inhale to center. Exhale, right ear, right shoulder. Inhale to center. Exhale, left ear, left shoulder. Inhale to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale to center. We'll do 2 more rounds. Exhale to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale to center. 1 more. Set. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And come back to center. Turn your chin. Turn your head. Look to the right. Look to the left. Look to the right. You're breathing while we do these. Let's go this. Inhale, center. Exhale, look to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, look to the right. We'll do 1 more each side. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. So hold here. Left fingers touching the outside or touching the left jaw. And gently add a little pressure, turning your head to the right and hold here. Take a few breaths. Release your left hand and let's look up and down a few times. So again, you can use closed eyes, halfway closed eyes, wide open or looking around wide open. Your choice. And then come back to center, looking to the left. Hold and take the right fingertips, gentle pressure on the right side of your jaw. Breathing and sitting up really tall. Sit up really tall. There goes the delivery trucks, they're here. Sitting up really tall, looking to the left. Shoulders are down. Then release the right hand, look up and down a few times. Yeah, my right side, my neck on the right is really tight. So hopefully this helps once we get done. Breathing, noticing different sensations. And then come back to the center. Bring 3 fingers from each hand right under where the side of your face, your jawbone, where the side and bottom surface come together. Just gently push your head back. Take a breath in and hold here. So we're not forcing the head back. We're just pushing it back gently, using the support of the fingers. Shoulders are down, shoulder blades are down, and hold here. And then release. Interlace your hands behind your head. Sit up really straight. The elbows are wide. Take the breath in. Exhale, elbows near each other, curl forward. We're going to hold here in this forward curl. So let the arms be a weight to your head in order to stretch the back of the neck. And just hang here, bend forward. Take some breaths. So this is also a seated forward bend. We're not doing a deep bend yet, but this is just a little bit of a stretch in the lumbar area of our spine. So hold here, a couple more breaths. Inhale, elbows wide, sit up tall, lift your chest. So here's a back bend. So we're not just sitting up straight, we're actually giving ourselves a back bend. Exhale, curl forward, elbows come together, curl down. Inhale, sit up, arch your back, lift your chest. Exhale, curl down, elbows come close, down towards your knees. Drop the shoulders. Inhale, lift, sit up tall, then arch, chest lifts. Exhale, curl, elbows come together, down towards your knees. Drop the shoulders. Inhale, lift, arch, chest up. Exhale, curl, knees toward the chest, elbows together. And this next one, inhale up and arch. We're gonna hold here. So back is arched, the head is being supported by the hands. The hands are like a hammock. The interlaced fingers are like a hammock for your head. Chest lifts, breathe through your nose. And then come up to center. We're gonna exhale, left elbow toward the right ear. Does not have to touch. Inhale, come up. These are twists. Exhale, right elbow toward the left knee. Inhale, come up. Exhale, left elbow down. Inhale, come up. Try to keep the shoulders low. Exhale, right elbow comes down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, left elbow. Inhale, up. Exhale, right elbow. We'll do 2 more sets. Inhale, up. See if you notice the stretch around your shoulder blades. Exhale, come down as far as you can. With the left elbow, inhale up. This is set number 2. We have 1 more. Exhale, right elbow. Inhale up. Last set. Left elbow down. Exhale. Inhale, come up. Right elbow down. Exhale. Inhale, come up. Release the arms in a swan dive. Sit back in your chair. Let the arms hang and just see how you feel. See if there's any difference in feeling, emotions, energy since we first began. Take some big breaths here. And then scoot up in, toward the front edge of your chair just a little bit. So you want to totally be free of the back of the chair. Separate your feet. Knees and toes going the same way. We'll start with the left forearm on the left thigh. So it's real easy here to just like kind of slouch. We want to keep the spine long and support it. Pull in your belly button. Bring the right arm all the way up and across toward the right ear. Just hold here. You can look down at your left foot. You can look out horizontal or up toward the ceiling. It's your choice. Breathe through your nose. And then we'll circle the right arm. So big or small, your choice. Go either direction. We'll go both ways eventually. So get some movement in the shoulder joint. You can go fast or slow, your choice. And then reverse your circle. And the next time you come to the back, we're going to twist, do a spinal twist. So the right shoulder turns back. Make a fist with the right hand, circle the fist. See how that feels in your right forearm. Reverse the circle, same hand. Twisting while we're here. So we're still in a spinal twist. Release the hand, circle the hand with open fingers. Reverse the circle with open fingers. And then inhale both arms up. Notice how the right arm feels. It's been doing a little extra. So we bring the right forearm onto the right thigh. Keep the spine long. Left arm toward left ear. Keeping the spine long. Reach here. Take a couple breaths. Noticing the floor under your feet. Noticing the bottom of your chair underneath your thighs, the backs of your thighs. Circle the left arm. You can pick what direction you start. Big circle, smooth breath. Reverse the circle whenever you're ready. So this feels, my right arm feels tighter. And this, the left, I'm sorry, I said that wrong. The left arm feels tighter. My right arm is my dominant arm, so it's interesting. So again, I'm just noticing, as I suggest to you to notice and feel, so you're not just going through some movement and not really paying attention. The next time you bring your left arm back, twist the left shoulder back, make a fist, circle the fist. So this movement here, my left wrist feels more sensitive than the right wrist felt. Reverse that when you're ready. And then release the fist, circle that open hand. Breathe here. Check your jaw. Reverse the open hand circle. And then inhale both arms up. Oh goodness. Sit back, lower the arms, let them hang. Whoa. Let's shake out arms and legs. We'll come back to stillness. So sitting up tall. That was really a good little workout for my arms. I feel a lot of, I'm thinking it's blood flow, oxygen in my arms from doing all that upward stuff and holding it up for so long. So hands in front of your heart, sweep up, take a big breath in, flat back, swan dive down. We're gonna hold here. So you can either have hands beside or on the outside of your legs, or you can prop yourself up on the tops of your thighs with your forearms. If we have the arms hanging, it's a little more difficult to breathe, but just do the best you can. Hands hanging, arms hanging, there's a deeper back bend happening than if you're propped up. So your choice of what your back needs or would like for this morning. Looking down at the floor. Inhale, lift. Palms all the way up, arms up overhead. Exhale, swan dive down. We'll do a few of these. So these are forward bends, seated forward bends. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward. We'll do 3 more. Inhale, arms out wide, then arms up high. Exhale down. This is number 2. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale down. This is number 1. Inhale, exhale back down and hold. So arms either hanging long or on your forearms on your knees or thighs. Look down at the floor. Inhale, bring the right knee to chest. Circle the right foot. Take some breaths while we're circling. So we're sitting up straight, shoulders are down. They're gonna wanna help by lifting them toward the ears. We don't need that kind of help. Circling the right foot, let's reverse the direction of the right foot. And then lower the right foot down. Bring your hands in front of your heart. Sweep out, inhale up. Exhale with a forward, flat back forward bend. Inhale, bring the left knee to chest. Let's circle here. So keep the breath flowing. Sit up tall. Long neck, long spine. Circle the opposite way with the left foot. My left ankle always clicks whenever I do these foot circles. And then left foot onto the floor. Hands in front of your heart. Sweep out. Inhale, lift. Exhale down with a flat back. Inhale, come up with the right knee. Exhale the right foot back on the floor. We're setting up for cat-cow. So hands on your knees or thighs, sitting up tall. Inhale, lift. We've done these every single week, I think. So this is the cow shape. Chest lifts, chin lifts a little, back is arched. That's the inhale. Then exhale, curl the other way, chin to chest, curl the spine back toward the back of your chair. We'll do 2 more. Breathe in, lift. Exhale, curl. And last one, inhale, lift. Exhale, curl. And then come back to neutral. Hands in front of your heart, sweep out. Inhale, arms up. Swan dive, flat back is the exhale. Inhale, bring the left knee to chest. Exhale, left foot back down on the floor. Set up for cat-cow. We start with cow. Inhale, chest lifts, spine arches, chin lifts. Exhale, curl. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, curl. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to center. Circle again. Move the breath. Exhaling when you come forward. Do 2 each direction. Noticing the contact of the backs of the thighs to your chair or your cushion you're sitting on. Then come back to center. Sweep out. Inhale, palms touch. Exhale, flat back, forward bend. This time, bring the left knee to chest. Inhale. Left foot back onto the floor. Setting up for cat-cow. We'll start with cow. Breathe in. Chest lifts. Arch your back. Curl into cat. 3 sets of these. Here's set number 2. Breathe in, lift. Exhale, curl. And here's number 1. Breathe in, lift. Exhale, curl. And then come back to center. Hands in front of your heart. Sweep out. Inhale. Exhale with a flat back down. Inhale, right knee to chest. Exhale, right foot on the floor. Setting up for cow. Breathe in. Exhale, curl. Move into cow. Exhale to cat. 1 more. Breathe in. Exhale, curl. Come back to center. We'll do 2 more circles each way. Moving the breath as we go around. When you're ready, to the opposite way. And we will do 1 more round of this entire sequence. Hands in front of your heart, sweep out. Inhale, lift the palms, arms overhead. Exhale, swan dive with a flat back, hands touch on the outsides of the legs. Inhale, right knee to chest. Exhale, right foot down. Inhale, cat. Excuse me, inhale, cow. Sorry, inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Two more. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Come back to center. And we'll set up for the last one. Sweep out. Inhale, lift. Exhale with a flat back. Come all the way down. Inhale, bring the left knee to chest. Exhale, left foot down. We'll do cow here. Lift. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lift. Two more. Here's number two. Exhale, curl. And then inhale, exhale. Let's do two more circles. Each direction. Move your breath. Reverse when you're ready to the other direction. Come back to center. Sit back in your chair just a little bit. Bring the right ankle to the left knee. Take the right palm, press down on the inside of the right knee. We're doing a gentle press. We're not forcing. See how things feel on the outside of the thigh, right thigh, and around the right hip joint. I feel a little tight. It's not that it'll be painful, but it's not too bad. But I do feel a little something feedback, I guess. And then just exhale forward. Go all the way down. Arms drape down toward the left foot. You can also use the right leg as a shelf for the forearms if you don't want to go all the way into the forward bend. So your choice on how far forward you bend, and just hold here, looking down at the left foot, breathing through your nose. Inhale, lift. We'll do 5 of these. Sit up really straight. Exhale, forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward. 3 more. Breathe in, lift. Exhale, down. Here's number 2. Breathe in. Sit up tall, then exhale forward. And then number 1, inhale, lift. And then we're going to twist. So twist to the right. Left hand touches right knee. Right arm behind you. Either I can, the height of the back of my chair is okay enough for me to drape my bend to right arm over the top of the back of my chair. So we're doing a twist here. So turning the body, using the left hand to kind of propel us to the right. Twisting and breathing, sitting up really tall. Let's move the head from side to side. So looking back and forth. Come back to center. And lower the right foot onto the floor. Let's move the knees side to side, and we'll be going on the other side. The left ankle, right knee. Left palm presses down on the inside of the left hip. Let's see how that feels. Sitting up straight, breathing through your nose, big full inhale. So we want to exchange out all of the old breath that's sitting in our lungs. So when we breathe really big, each time we get a fresh exchange of oxygen. When we breathe in our chest real shallow, we're not getting that fresh exchange. So I don't breathe like that all day, but I do breathe like that multiple times throughout my day. So just to keep that in mind, because the old breath doesn't have the oxygen or a lot of oxygen left in it. So we want to get rid of that because it's not being useful and holding up space in our lungs. When you're ready, exhale, forward bend. Let the arms hang down toward the right foot, or you can use the inside of the left leg as a shelf for your forearms. And you decide. I'm gonna hang low because I've been on an airplane all day yesterday. So I'm gonna try to get a nice stretch in my low back. Smooth the breath here. So the left hip actually feels tighter to me than my right hip, just as a comparison. Inhale, lift. We'll do 5 of these. Exhale, forward. Come all the way down with each lowering. Inhale, sit up tall. Each time we come up, exhale, forward. That was number 4, I think. Inhale, lift. Here's 3. Inhale, lift. Number 2. Inhale, lift. This is number 1. We're going to place right hand on left knee. Twist to your left. So sit up really tall. And either hang on to the, I have my bent elbow, the inside of my left elbow draped over the back of my chair, just because the heights work out for me. You can also hang on to the bottom of your chair to help you twist, or the back leg, depending on the design of your chair, to help you twist. And sitting up tall, we'll move the head side to side again, slow and easy. Breathing. And then come back to center, lower the left foot. And let's shake out arms and legs. Bring your hands to prayer hands in front of your heart. Just take some breaths here and do a body scan and see how things are for you right now. Take a breath in. Exhale, interlace your palms, press the palms away from you. We do this a lot. Inhale, lift, palms face the sky. Exhale, release. I'm not going to bring my right arm back because sometimes it's too much. So I'm noticing that. So bring the arms back behind you on the diagonal. That was the left. The exhale. And then inhale, the hands back in front. We'll do a few rounds. Exhale, push. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release behind you diagonally. Inhale, hands in front of your heart. Exhale, push. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, hands in front of your heart. Exhale, push. Inhale, lift. So these are really good for the shoulder joints. Exhale, down. Inhale, hands in front. And the shoulder blades. Push, exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Diagonal behind. Inhale, hands in front of heart. We'll do 2 more rounds. Push. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, palms in front of your heart. Last one, push. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, hands in front of your heart. Sit back in your chair. Just tip your head towards your nose, towards your fingers. So we're in prayer hands. Head is bowed, and just take a body scan here. See how things feel. And then come forward in your chair. You want to feel stable, because I'm going to have you leaning forward. I don't want your chair to feel like it's going to slip or slide in any way. So make sure your chair feels stable. Extend the right leg straight out. Right heels on the floor. And right toes point, right heel, I said heels. Right heel on the floor and right toes pointing up. So the leg is engaged. The muscles of the right leg are turned on. We can move the left leg out of the way to give us some room. We're going to do the leg massage we do sometime. So we'll start up near the thigh and exhale down the leg and do a few of those. I'm going to let you do your own timing. Just go up and down. And at one point, I'll ask you to massage the knees. And then I'm going to ask you to hold in a forward bend, grabbing the right ankle. Okay, so we'll start at the top of the right thigh. Just exhale down and come all the way down when you come forward. So making sure that you get all the way down in a deep stretch for the low back, and then inhale, come up. So that's all it is. So do a few on your own, modulating your breath to the movement. You can go as slow as you want or fast, it's up to you. So this stretch is for the low back and also for the especially the back of the extended leg. Okay, so you might feel that a little bit. The toes pointing up. So a deep flex, hard flex in the right foot. Moving the breath up and down, linking breath and movement. So coming down is the exhale. Whenever you come up, that's your inhale. Next time you pass your right knee, pause there and do a little massage. And inhale all the way down toward the right ankle and hold. So look down toward the floor. Take some breaths. And then inhale, come up. Right foot on the floor. You can heel toe the right leg open a little bit. Extend the left leg straight out on the left heel, left toes pointing up. We'll start at the top with an exhale down. We'll do the same thing. I'm going to let you go on your own a few times. Then we'll do the knee and then the ankle. Exhaling when you come forward, inhaling when you come up. Come all the way down when you come forward. So you get a nice stretch in your low back. Inhale up. Your hands are slippery. Exhale down. Up. Left leg is as straight as you can make it. Next time you go past your knee, your left knee, pause there and massage. Front and back, not just the calf, but also the back of the knee. And then when you're ready, exhale, come all the way down toward the left ankle and hold here. Look down toward the floor and hold. And then inhale, come up. Bring the left ankle to right knee again. Going to do a little foot worship, so massage your left foot in ways that feels nice to you. We have 1 million nerve endings in each foot and hand, over 1 million in each foot and hand and ears. I don't know if there's 1 million in the ears, but there's a lot in the ears, and some of those nerve endings connect to our organs. So these foot and hand rubs stimulate the organs in a good way, because usually the organs are only stimulated when they're working. So this is like a treat because they're not working right. Well, some of them are working, but this is a little treat for them to have a little indirect massage by rubbing your feet. Separating the toes, wiggling the toes, getting the arch. And also the Achilles tendon, which is that thick tendon that runs behind from the heel to the calf. It connects the muscles there. That does a lot of that tendon does a lot of hard work too. Tops of the feet. And then lower the left foot on the floor. We'll change right foot to left ankle. Massage your right foot. Feels nice. Tops of the foot, top of the foot, the arch, the tendon in the back. Wiggle the toes, separate the toes. Make a little space. Massage obviously brings a lot more blood flow to the foot, which is always nourishing for whatever body part. Massage. And then release the right foot to the floor. I'm going to do a little tapping. And this also brings blood flow to the surface of the skin. I'm going to start at our feet. So with either clawed fingers, a little, I don't know, star finger, just move around your feet inside and out on the top, outside. You can also knock if you want, or tap with the back of your hand, the back of your fist. So whatever you got, the knuckles. We're gonna work up to the top of our head, little by little. So now we'll move to the ankles. So tapping around. Then coming up shins and the lower part of the leg. And all the way around, front, sides, and back. Moving toward the calves. And see if you notice any tingling of the parts we've already done. Because if you notice that tingling, or if you have that tingling rather, that is the blood coming to the surface of the skin. So we're moving up above the calf. Get the calf for sure, because they work hard too. Now we're moving up. We did our knees earlier. We're moving to the low part of the thighs, the part closest to the knees, sides, front and back. Tops of the thighs. Here I get a little bit, I don't know if the right word is rougher, but a little more pressure than when I was around the feet, because this is a bigger area of flesh and more fat and muscle. Thighs, the hips. Move to the back. Buttocks as much as you can. I know we're sitting down. Do what you can. Hips again. Go around. Everything feels good. Move on to the abdomen. So this tapping sends some nice vibrations to the organs in the torso. The stomach, the abdomen, the intestines, the kidneys. Feel the vibrations side to side with that. Gonna move around the boobs to the chest. Noticing the tingling on the parts that we've already done. See if you have that. If you don't feel it, it's nothing wrong. It's just one of the benefits of doing these is to increase the circulation to the surface of the skin, or the blood flow to the surface of the skin. Move down, either arm, doesn't matter, we'll do both, up and down. I'm going to use my right arm first. So up and down, the inside of the arm, the bicep, tricep, shoulder, wrist and hand. We'll switch to the other arm, your choice. Inside and out the arm, inside and outside of the arm, bicep, tricep, shoulder. And we're going to go on the tops of the shoulder where the shoulders and the neck come together. And then let's get the back of the neck. So feel the nice vibration when you do the back of your neck that goes up your skull. We're going to move into the scalp. Whatever feels good, sitting up tall. Whew. And if you have on glasses, take them off for just a second. We're going to go into the face. So here I just use my fingertips. Not so hard for me, not so hard here. Just go around the face. And again, noticing the parts that we've done already. If you feel any tingling sensations. Round and round, get the ears. Sides of the neck, the front of the neck, the jaw, chin. And then when you're done, sit back in your chair whenever you finish. And just notice how that felt. I love that. There's a name for that. It's called emotional freedom tapping. I'm not trained in that, but that is a lot of what it's about, just tapping around your body. And see how you feel right now. We're going to go into final rest while you are enjoying that sensation from that tapping. So sit comfortably. Sit back in your chair and be comfortable. Check in with your breathing. Check in with your jaw. Notice any waves of change, any way you feel different than when we started. Smooth, relaxed breath. Facial features are neutral. Mind is calm and at rest. Noticing the feet. Take a breath in here. Exhale. Noticing your legs. Take a breath in here. Exhale. Noticing your arms and hands. Take a breath in. Exhale. Noticing your throat and neck. Exhale. Noticing your jaw. Exhale. You're ready. Just take a big stretch, big breath in, arms up overhead, and come back to the present moment. And I want to leave you with this. May you be happy. May you be free. And may you be at peace.